Hello and welcome to the Owls Watch. I'm Yelisa Rodriguez.
And I'm Cinquetta Brittingham. Temple Owls crowd campaign is in full effect now through December the 15th. Crowd services are being used to help young innovative owls working on 6 different projects. The projects center on everything from providing fresh produce to neighborhood families creating scholarships for children to attend a special summer camp.
Listen up, Owls. Are you worried about landing your dream job after graduation? Well, worry no more. Power 76 rankings are in, and the most influential people in the Philadelphia region are actually the Temple Owls. In the Business Journal editorial teams, they spent many hours debating and crafting this list just for you.
TSG is hoping to approve gender-inclusive housing. Officials are working on making this option available within the next 3 years.
Temple student Aaron Ray Abrero noticed a large portion of his meal plan going to waste. He calculated over $200 worth of food going. The freshman at Brown began to buy and give out cereal bowls to the homeless people. He hopes that other students may join him as he continues this project.
As November continues and December is right around the corner, the weather is changing and our own Deneen Rohanna is out at the bell tower with the latest. Deneen?
Thanks, guys. I'm standing at the bell tower here on campus, and you can definitely tell the winter weather is coming. It is getting chillier, and it's going to get chillier throughout the week. If you stay with us later in the show, I'll be back in the studio to give you a full 7-day forecast for what you can expect for later in the week. Thank you again. I'm Deneen Rohanna, and I'll see you in the studio in a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Deneen. Coming up, we will be talking about how Temple students are contributing to the community in preparation for the holidays. Plus,
I've got all your latest news from Temple Athletics, from football heading back to the conference championship game for the second straight year to both Temple basketball teams starting the season. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. It has been a big year for Temple Athletics, especially in the recent weeks. Our own Zach Fisher is out at the sports desk with the latest. Zach?
Thanks. A lot has happened over the last few weeks for Temple Athletics. The month of November can only mean 2 things. Football season is coming to a close and basketball is back on Broad. Coming into this year, the men's basketball team had some question marks. The main ones being who would pick up the scoring and who would start at point guard due to the injuries to Josh Brown and Trey Lowe. However, early on, the Owls have looked just fine. Temple opened up their season against Big 5 rival LaSalle. Early on, Daniel Dingle takes the pass from Mark Williams and fires up a 3 and drains it. Dingle and Williams keep the offense going as some quick passing leads to a dunk by Obi Echionia down low. However, LaSalle was not to be outdone as Pookie Powell finds Jordan Price, who drains a 3 with 5 seconds to go in the game, tying it up at 81, sending it into overtime. The fans were certainly ready for overtime, and so were the Owls. Shiz Austin Jr. steals the ball away from Powell and takes it the other way for the layup. Temple would go on to defeat LaSalle 97-92 in what was a very exciting way to start the season. Since their opener against LaSalle, the Owls are 4-2. Most recently winning the NIT season tip-off over Thanksgiving with 2 wins over ranked teams in Florida State and West Virginia. The Owls will next take on St. Joe's on November 30th at Hagan Arena. However, it's not just the men who are off to a strong start. With an experienced roster and after 2 deep WNIT runs, the women's basketball team looks to take the next step and get back to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2011.
It's a huge impact because 4 of them were starters last year.
With 4 starters and overall 9 returnees from last year's team, Temple women's basketball looks to improve on what was a pretty successful 2015-2016 season. Leading the way are first-team all-conference selections, Aaliyah Butts and Fiona Fitzgerald.
I mean, they're really important. The fact that you have 2 speedy guys that can play the point, that can be the off guard, and Fionda especially because she's a really good defender. But they've been around, they've been paying attention, and they work really hard.
And it's not just Butts and Fitzgerald. All 4 of Temple's top scorers are back.
We have really great scorers in Aaliyah and Fionda and Donasia and Tanea. All of them averaged double figures for us last year.
While the Owls know they can score, their main focus this season is improving on defense and not letting their high expectations get the best of them.
We just want to be more intense on defense. I think we are really great defensive team, so now we're just working on capitalizing that because we know defense win games.
That defense and intense effort will help the Owls make good on the coach's preseason poll that has them finishing second in the AAC.
Honestly, I think it's taking each game like it's the championship, and our non-conference schedule is really tough, and we have to make sure that we approach each game one game at a time, but making sure that we win those games.
So far, the women's basketball team supports a 3-1 record with victories over Big Five rivals LaSalle and St. Joe's, along with a thrilling comeback against Quinnipiac on Sunday. Next up is a trip to Cambridge, Massachusetts to take on the Harvard Crimson. Now stepping off the court and onto the field to the team that is the hottest of them all. After a slow 3-3 start, Temple football has rattled off 6 straight wins and finds themselves back in the American Conference Championship game for the second straight season. However, this time, the opponent is going to be a little different. The Owls will head down to Annapolis, Maryland this Saturday to take on the West Division champion, the Navy Midshipmen. The key matchup in this one is the Temple rushing defense, led by senior defensive lineman Hassan Reddick, versus the Navy rushing offense, led by senior quarterback Will Worth. Temple has the second best rushing defense in the American, while Navy boasts the top rushing offense. Kickoff for this game is at 12 p.m. on Saturday, December 3rd from Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. You can watch the game live on ABC or listen to the game live on 97.5 The Fanatic or WHIP. You can also follow at Owl Sports Update and at Temple_FB on Twitter, as they will be live tweeting updates throughout the game. That's all the latest Temple Athletics news for now. Tune in next time as I recap the AAC championship game against Navy and all of the Temple basketball action from both the men and women. Back to you on the desk.
Thanks. Coming up after the break, we will get you into the holiday spirit as our own Madison Mills has a story about the way that Temple is giving back.
Also, we have your latest weather forecast. Don't touch those remotes. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. This is the season for giving, and the best way to spread joy is to donate to the children in need across the Delaware Valley. Get involved with the 2016 Salvation Army in Greater Philadelphia area. Toy drive now until December 17th.
November is your last chance to contribute toward the year's Thanksgiving food drive. The collection boxes are located in Annenberg Hall. Do not hesitate to make your donations.
Now the food drive is not the only way Temple is given to those in need this year. Madison Mills is live at the Student Center with the latest. Madison?
Hi guys, I'm at the Student Center outside of room 200C, where Temple's main campus program board is holding a Netflix and Chill event, which is students making blankets for those in need. I got to speak with 2 of the executive board members earlier, and this is what they had to say.
Well, we figured college students love to Netflix and chill, so we made an event where people could make blankets for those in need. Trina was the brain power behind all of it as the community service director, and we just brought a bunch of students together to make blankets.
Just like considering that it's coming close to winter time, I thought it was a good idea to like maybe make scarves, and then she just sort of was like, oh, let's make blankets. So we're making blankets, and this is a very like simple thing to do, and it's not too hard, and you can relax. So that was where the idea came from.
Now, all of the blankets that are being made this evening are being donated to a church right off of Temple's campus. If you're interested in joining any of main campus program board events in the future, just attend their meetings on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. right here in the SAC in room 200, which is right behind me. And that's all I have for you guys. Madison Mills, back to you at the studio.
Thanks, Madison. It has become much chillier outside over the past few days as winter is coming. Let's go to Deneen in the Weather Center. Deneen, what's in store for us this week?
Thank you, ladies. Like I said earlier, the winter weather is definitely coming, but not quite yet. So today is partially sunny with a high of 52, and temperatures will drop a few degrees later in the evening with a 70% chance of rain. Now let's take a look at Sally, the sorority sister. As you can see, she has her light jacket on because although it is in the 50s, it doesn't feel quite that cold because of the humidity. And she has her rain boots on because she's ready for the evening. So let's go into the 5-day forecast. Thunderstorms will continue throughout Tuesday and Wednesday, feeling a little bit warmer as the humidity increases. You'll definitely feel that change in weather come Thursday. Though it will be sunny for the remainder of the week, temperatures will continue to decrease with highs in the 50s and lows dropping all the way into the 30s. So dust off those winter coats if you haven't already, because it's only going to get colder from here. For more updates, be sure to follow us on Twitter at TU Weather Watch. For everyone in the Weather Center, I'm Denise Rohana. Thank you, ladies. Back to you.
That's it for today's Owl Watch. Be sure to follow us on social media for all of the latest updates. For everyone in Owl Watch, I'm Cinquetta Brittingham.
And I'm Yelisa Rodriguez. Thanks for watching. See you next time.